So there are certain things that that we have no control over, that we cannot stop. We can't. Time is something that we have no control over. Time is going to continue whether we want it to or not. We don't have the power to stop time. We don't have the power to control time. We can't say, I need time to figure myself out. I want time to just stop. How many times have we not wanted to face the day, not wanted to get out of bed? That alarm goes off, or we wake up and we see the time and we realize that we have to get up, and we just want to close our eyes and get back into that comfortable sleep, and we close our eyes just another 5 minutes, thinking that if we can just close our eyes another 5, 10, 15 minutes, that somehow time will stand still. But it doesn't, and we don't wake up or get up after that. Say it's 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and we close our eyes for just another however many minutes. We don't wake up after that time and it's still 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. There's always going to be day, there's always going to be night, there's always going to be 24 hours. It's going to keep going. It's not going to stop. No one has the time, no one has the power or the ability to control, stop, manipulate time. Choice. We do have choice. We can't choose to stop time. We can't choose to make time longer. We can't choose to make time shorter. We can choose what to do with our time. We can choose what not to do with our time. Now, I think what I'm trying to say is time is going to continue whether we want it to or not. I deal with procrastination. I deal with the fear of doing things, dealing with things, because I don't want to deal with them. It's the number one reason for procrastination. People think that if we put it off, we don't deal with it, then we're not, it's a stress to deal with. So if I just don't deal with it, then it's kind of like that, pushing the snooze button, getting another 5 minutes of sleep. But then what happens is, on the other end, there's a whole whirlwind of stress attached to it, because A, there's not proper planning, or B, there's, you're not fully prepared, or things haven't been done correctly. And then nothing's right, and nothing flows. You suffer, people suffer, when there's no planning and no order and total chaos. So I think what I'm trying to say is, I complain a lot about how difficult my life is, and how stressed it is, and how I have so much this and so much that, and all of this stuff in my life, and so much stuff going on, and all of this chaos. But yet when I have the time to order it and to straighten it out, I don't, because I don't want to deal with it, because there's a fear behind it, because then I have to face it. But not facing it makes it worse. And the reality and the truth of it is, if I don't face it when I have the choice and the wherewithal and the calm and the means and the non-stressful pressures of everybody coming down on me, or the the crisis of circumstance, forcing me to deal with it. When I'm alone and I can deal with it myself, or with the few people that would like to help me deal with it. If I don't deal with it then, time is going to take over, and I'm going to have to deal with it anyways. And now time has chosen for me, and therein lies all of the stress. Because now comes, once time has chosen, now comes the embarrassment, because the crisis of circumstance comes when there's the pressure of the deadline, or the people stopping by, or the, as it pertains to the house, something breaks down and then everybody has to be in there, and then everything's exposed, or this, or, or if you're procrastinating on getting something done or taken care of, and then, all of a sudden it comes up and it has to be done, and you didn't take care of it when you were supposed to because you were procrastinating. Now all of a sudden it's just, there's no way around it. And so choosing to not do something in the moments that you do have is actually choosing to do something about it later. It's the opposite of delayed gratification. It's delayed pain. It's like, it's not like you're ever going to not have to deal with it. It's not like you're ever going to, the only way you're not going to have to deal with it is if Jesus comes or you die. That's the only way you're going to not have to deal with it. Or, if somebody just decides to come and take it away. But that doesn't even, because there's patterns in your life that will continually continue like this. So, the only way you're not ever going to have to deal with something that you're not wanting to deal with is if you are just no longer cease to exist. Now, if you're saying, well, I could quit my job. Well, yeah, you could quit your job, but then you're going to deal with that because you won't have the money, or you won't have, if you say, well, you got a better job. Well, if you don't take care, if you got a better job and you carry the same practices that you did in the one, and you somehow got another one without them knowing, it's going to come out there. So there's no way around it. There's absolutely no way around it. You have to choose to do these things in the moment. You can't put it off. And whatever it is that's blocking you from doing that, or me from doing that, and there's a myriad of things. Golly, there are so many things. I swear, sometimes I walk into my house and it's like this sleep demon hits. It's like so overwhelming. I just want to go to bed. Everybody. It's just like, so there's that. There's all sorts of fears. There's post-traumatic, whatever. There's a million reasons why. But you have to somehow figure out a way to overcome that and to do in the moment. You have to tell yourself, and this is what I've been doing, you have to say, I know you don't want to do this now. Basically had to reparent myself. Just kind of like I would say to a child, I know you don't want to do this right now, but you have to, because if you don't, then you're going to pay for it tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. You're going to pay for it, and it's going to be a lot harder. Deal with it with weight. In the moment, just grab that whole bag of M&Ms and eat it. Grab that whole loaf of bread and butter and eat it. Yeah, in the moment tastes good. Prevent you from feeling whatever you're feeling for half a second. Deal with the feelings. Action cures fear. So here I sit talking and not doing. And I got a boatload of stuff that needs to be done. So I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm going to start doing. In the name of Jesus, be blessed.